Today I want to be discussing and giving my opinions on a trending story on YouTube about a very well-known YouTuber by the name of Tobuscus. His real name is Toby Turner, and he has about 6.8 million subscribers on YouTube. And his ex-girlfriend, who's also a YouTuber, her YouTube name is AprilEFF, and that's spelled EFFF, and her real name is April Fletcher, has just come out on Tumblr, and she wrote a very long post, and I'll post that in the description below, basically saying that when they were dating, Toby Turner sexually assaulted her and raped her, and that, you know, she was drugged by him, and that also he's a drug addict. Now, a couple of his other ex-girlfriends have come out and said that you know, he was a very abusive person, that, you know, he was a drug addict, and etc. Now, a lot of other YouTubers have come out and made videos on this story. I'm going to give you guys my opinions regarding this story. So first and foremost, if you are ever a victim of rape or sexual assault, the first thing that you need to do is go to a safe location and call the police, and then do a rape kit. Because in a lot of these situations, what happens is that the victim of rape or sexual assault is scared to come forward and start the legal proceedings against their attacker. And you have to think of it this way, you know, if this person gets off, then they're free to go hurt and you know, victimize other people. You know, and then also another issue that I want to bring up, and a lot of people don't know this, but a lot of municipalities, they have storage rooms with thousands upon thousands of untested rape kits. I just read about a story about this just recently, and you know, there's these thousands of rape kits going back 10-20 years, and they never get you know, tested because the municipalities don't have the resources available. And then when they finally do test a lot of these rape kits, then, you know, they find that this person who, you know, raped someone in like 1980 has been doing it consistently for like 20 or 30 years. And if they would have just if the municipality would have just, you know, tested these rape kits as soon as they got them, then, you know, this person wouldn't have raped, you know, 20, 30 people. And this is a very big problem in our country. So, but back to the Toby Turner, Tobuscus guy. You know, a lot of people are saying that he, or a lot of his ex-girlfriends are saying that, you know, he sexually assaulted them. And the thing is, you know, if that's true, then you need to go to the police. You know, I'm not defending him whatsoever, but, you know, we do live in a country where you are innocent until proven guilty. So you need to come forward, because, you know, he can, you know, go on and hurt other people. And, you know, that's one thing that, you know, after the fact that we want to make sure as a society we prevent from happening. And then also, you know, a lot of people are saying that he was a drug addict. Now, I really don't watch Tobuscus. I remember I watched him, I would say like a couple of years ago, you know, probably like 4 or 5 of his videos. And, you know, as a person who grew up around a lot of drug dealers, you know, I went to an inner city high school. And, you know, my thing was like selling bootleg movies. So I used to go to a lot of sketchy houses where you know, there's probably drugs being made or whatever. I'm not going to get into too much detail about that, but, you know, I can sort of tell when someone is like high on drugs, you know, and from what I've seen of Tobuscus videos and what I've just watched recently, I was always wondering, like, this guy has to be high as like giraffe nuts to be so like hyper like that, you know, unless he's on unless he's like drinking like a lot of coffee or whatever. But more likely he's probably on like some sort of like stimulants, which makes, you know, you very hyper. And I don't know, it's just, it always seems like he was a junk, because like a lot of his ex-girlfriends are saying that, yeah, he has a you know, a drug problem. And, you know, a lot of times people who are on drugs are very, you know, abusive and irrational, and like, you know, they do crazy shit, to put it, you know, in simplest terms. And, you know, a lot of times, you know, it's not that surprising when a person who's a junkie is abusive and, you know, sexually assaults people. Not saying that, you know, he absolutely did it, but then, you know, it becomes a lot more easier to, how can I say it? It becomes a lot more easier to sort of like know that, yeah, this guy is probably not a person you want to be around by yourself. I'll just put it like that. And you know, I hope that if he did do these things that people were talking about, I think, yeah, I hope that, you know, he is arrested and tried in a court of law. But, you know, that's just my opinion on it. I want to know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Let's try to have you know, let's try to have like a nice conversation, because I know a lot of people are going to comment and dislike this video off the get-go because they're like fanboys or fangirls of this guy. And you know, here's the thing: if you have someone that you watch every single day, and you know someone out the blue says that they did something bad, yeah, of course you're not going to want to believe it. But then, you know, if they're proven later on that, you know, the things that were said they actually did, then, you know, you still, I mean, I don't get why you would want to defend them even then. So let's try to have a decent and friendly conversation in the comments. Let's not try to you know, be disrespectful. So that's like I say. Thanks for watching, and peace out.